I think we got one. Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Baker Like Anita. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you will enjoy what I have in store for you today, and if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today I'm going to be making butter. I don't know if any of you have ever experienced this, but sometimes when I'm whipping up fresh cream, I sometimes over whip it and then kind of it turns yellow and there's just a lot of moisture and water in it. If that's ever happened to you, don't throw away that mixture. That is butter waiting to happen. So what I have here today is some light, obviously. I have whipping cream, not whipped cream. So I have whipping cream, which is 500 milliliters. I think that's the minimum amount you should use to get a decent amount of butter. So I'm going to show you how you can go about making butter at home using everyday kind of equipment and just one ingredient. So what you are going to need: the whipping cream, like I said. This is a bowl of ice cold water. You should probably put some ice cubes in there just before you use it. You'll see in the video. And then here I have a sieve with a bowl underneath it. So rather actually use a bowl that's a bit bigger, so maybe this size that can fit the sieve, right? So a bowl and a sieve. And then you're also then going to need a mixer or a hand mixer, or you can actually use a glass jar to get the same result. It just takes a little bit longer, but it works just the same. You'll see here firstly that it started to turn yellow, but if you look closer, there's the liquid there at the bottoms. So while that is dripping, I've also got a bowl here of ice cold water. I'm actually going to add some ice cubes into this because it's quite hot today and your hands have to stay very cool so that it doesn't interrupt with the separation. The butter is very sensitive, so you shouldn't have hot fingers. So I'm just gonna dip my fingers in here and then try to strain this a little bit. I should have used a bigger bowl. So what you want to do is squeeze as much of the water or the buttermilk out of the solid butter. So I'm just going to set this buttermilk. Look at that. I'm going to set that aside for a bit and just keep working my butter. So like I said, I'm just gonna let it rest here in the water for a little bit just so that it cools down. Alright, so I think we got one. This is kind of the byproduct. This is basically the buttermilk, so there's a lot of that. So this is the amount of buttermilk that I got from this process. It's about maybe 150 milliliters, and look what a tiny bit of butter we have. So this kind of shows you why butter is so expensive, because it takes such a long process and so much cream. Not really such a long process, but it takes up half a liter of cream to make, let me actually measure this, 128 grams of butter. You won't even get that amount of butter in the store. They start from like maybe 150, 250 grams, 500 grams. So this is my butter. I'm quickly going to flavor it. I'm just going to put some salt, that's about it, because I'm going to use it for baking. But otherwise, if you are making, I don't know, using the butter for breads or whatever kind of things that you get up to that need butter, you can put like some sugar in it to make a sweet butter. But I'm just gonna put some salt. We'll make an indentation kind of in the middle, and then put some salt in, and then just rub it around. I don't think I put enough salt actually, but it's fine. I don't like salted butter anyway. You see, so there's still a bit of, I think that's from the heat actually. Let me put it back in here. Then I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. Every time you're tempted to kind of squish it around in your hands for no reason, just put it back in the ice water, because it's better to keep it in the cold water than on your warm hands. Okay, so I just have a piece of baking paper which I'm going to use to store the butter. So you can obviously, I'll just make it into a butterish shape. That's the best I can do. Oh wait, and that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this video and at least found it a little bit useful, so that you know not to throw cream that you over whip away. Don't throw it away. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please let me know in the comments below if you've ever had a baking blender where you were trying to whip up some cream and then ended up with what you didn't know was butter or something that looked like it. Or if you're going to be trying out this new recipe, please let me know in the comments down below. And I'm so excited to make more videos for this channel and to continue engaging and sharing all these recipes with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.